evening to all Singaporeans. Can everyone hear me? Thank you. First of all, thank you NSP and Steve Chia for allowing me this opportunity to speak. The fact that I'm here proves that what does NSP stands for? It stands for, if I were to choose something that represents NSP, I will not choose first thing, okay, those candidates, okay, that is behind me. But do you know what I will choose for NSP? I will choose this stage. And this stage is what we are fighting for. This stage is set for you and I, so that we, like me, a normal resident, a citizen of Singapore. Yes, Singapore, I love Singapore. From here, our voice heard. I'm this year, okay, if you're wondering, I'm this year 32 years old, okay, and I have a wife. Thank you. Okay, just a moment. Technical issue. Okay, and I have a wife and 2 children. Okay, I know I look like a student. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, and one thing I realized about Steve through my communication with him is that he don't just make friends with high class or rich people or very smart people. Okay, for like me, okay, I'm neither of those. Okay, and what I'm going to say today is mainly my personal view and my own experience as a resident and a citizen of Singapore. I believe in building towards a better future, but nowadays I am feeling more and more uncertain about my own future. I'm not sure about you. I wanted to provide a more comfortable lifestyle for me and my family. I tried working long hours, took extra jobs. They work night, weekends. Some of you may be able to relate to that. Okay, I work as an associate trainer, freelance recruitment consultant, and part-time drives a taxi. Okay, how many taxi drivers over here?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why you don't join PAP? 1 year of period.
Okay. I will address that
Why
later.
you want to join NSP?
Okay, later you can come and ask me. Thank you. Okay, let me continue. Okay, and and taxi drivers are, I feel that, the most knowledgeable people on earth because they listen to all the conversations, okay, all the secret conversations of every day from people from every level. Okay, but the strange thing is that the more money I earn, okay, sometimes you work very hard, and it's true that you can earn more money, okay, like I did, I earn more money. But the more money I earn, the more bills I have to pay.
Not enough to spend.
Yes, that one I will come to later. Okay, there's always added expenses somehow. Suddenly, new bills spring out in my mailbox. Okay, and then suddenly children get sick, medical bills. Sometimes needs more money to maintain the house, service the drainage, lighting, furniture, damages. Okay, I think our list is longer than mine. Okay, I will not continue. Okay, basically, I sacrifice my time with my wife and my family. Why? Not because I love working so much, but because I think that by doing so, they will have a more comfortable life. They will be happier. But at the end of the day, no, they are like me. They also have no extra money to spend. Okay, like one of the audience said. I don't blame my wife or children if let's say one day they come and tell me that I've not been spending enough time with my wife. She don't feel the romance anymore. Or my children, okay, would rather spend more time with their friends because I've not been spending time reading storybooks to them. And in my own opinion, I wonder to myself, there is this motivation, okay, to motivate us to have more children and to get married, have more babies. But how are we going to do so when people who are not married don't even have the time to go and patrol? So busy. Do you automatically do you expect people to automatically suddenly fall in love and get married like that? Yeah, double it, okay. Thank you. And for married couples, okay, how do you keep the divorce rate low when couples both have their own jobs, have their own business to do, and your business is your business, my business is my business, and when they go back home, they're so tired. Do they have time, okay, for pillow talk, romantic, hanky-panky anymore? OT, yes, okay, thank you, okay, I help you voice out, okay, your opinions. Okay, and most importantly, okay, when you spend time at home, my mind, if let's say my mind will always think of, how do I get extra money to pay those extra bills? How do I have any more mental energy left, okay, to perform well, okay, in my bed, okay, anyway, not important, okay, children, family, okay. When I'm stressed, okay, next one is, and when I have more babies, okay, the first thing that I think of, okay, I'm not sure about you, but the first thing I think of that comes to my mind is not, wow, happiness, more baby, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind, okay, that's the next thing, the first thing that comes to my mind is, how am I going to pay that new, okay, hospital bill, diaper bill, milk, okay, childcare, okay, and things like that. Speaking of which, okay, so things are getting out of hand, okay, I have 2 children, I cannot imagine those who have 3, 4 or 5, don't know how you all do it. Okay, I got maid, okay, to help out in the house. That really something new. I realized that even maids, the salary has increased. How many of you have had salary increase? Not me, okay. And after working for a few months, my maid quit, okay, and then I have to get a new maid, and that will mean more insurance fee, foreign workers levy, agency fee, air tickets, etc., and the list goes on. Someone suggested to me, why not I use childcare? And if speaking of childcare, I found that because I was told that some childcare very cheap, okay, so and heavily subsidized. So thank you. I totally did not expect this. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. When I visit and I found a center that was really, really affordable and very heavily subsidized, and there's one new thing that I found again. When I visited the center, I was greeted by a teacher, a preschool teacher that spoke to me in Mandarin, but with a Chinese accent. Okay, and I realized that even preschool teachers now are not Singaporeans anymore. Okay, maybe you can quote me wrong, I don't know, I'm just unknown, okay. Anyway, and I can imagine my children, okay, talking to me in a Chinese accent in the future, okay, if I were to send them to this center. I asked, and then the next thing is, I asked them if they teach subjects like phonics, abacus, and swimming, okay, and they said yes, they do. I said, wow, very good, this place very affordable, and they teach all these things. Then she continued, but you have to pay extra charges, okay. So I was thinking, then what's the difference with those non-subsidized centers? Okay, that's just my question, maybe you can answer me later. Okay, next thing is, and at the end of the day, I ask myself, why am I working so hard? Why? Have you ever have time to think why we are working so hard? Why? Okay, yeah. Yes, correct. Okay. Basically, I ask myself, do I have more time with my family by working even harder? Okay, for now it's no. Do I have more money to enjoy myself? No, okay. Anyway, I'm just repeating the audience response, okay, for the camera that cannot record them. Okay. And then I ask myself, when I reach 55 years old, sensitive age, okay, and how will I retire? Yes, okay. Then I'm speaking to you, okay, one of the audience said that it's 55. Okay, and how do I retire if let's say every day I'm working from hand to mouth, and there's no savings. And sometimes even worse, negative, need to use credit card, okay, go into debt. Okay, and then how would when I die, okay, how would I pay for my funeral? Okay, that's a very good question. Okay, and then because my time is running out, okay, I will just move on to the last point. To me, I miss, okay.
Guy cannot sing.
Okay.
Why?
To me, I miss those times, okay, that Singapore still had a bit of kampong spirit. How many of you have ever lived in those times? Okay, very good. You will not understand what I mean. Okay. People look out for each other. When something happens to one neighbor, okay, maybe an Anna fall down, just a slight sprain, okay. All the neighbors will say, hey, the Anna fall down. The whole neighborhood will come and rush to her, okay, and help. But now, don't say fall down, okay. Sometimes old people die at home also nobody knows. Until few days later, okay, the smell is so smelly, okay, that people have to come and clear. Okay, and the thing is, let me share with you the last part. My own personal experience. One day I was eating at Lopasa, okay, and right before under my nose at my seat, my laptop and my bag was stolen. Okay, and you know what? I realized that that place is full of CCTV camera. So you should think, oh, that means the thief should be caught, right? No! Because the security tell me the CCTV camera not working. So why is that CCTV camera? Okay, back in the olden days, how do we have security? Let me tell you, if let's say your house or my house, somebody come in and steal something, the whole village will wake up in the middle of the night and say, let's search for the thief. Am I right? Yeah. And if the thief is found, okay, they will surely, okay, be caught. Okay, and if let's say the thief, okay, commit, not say thief, theft, okay, murder, rape, okay, he will be directly stoned to death, okay. You don't even have to go to court, fight for justice, and blah, 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 anything, okay. And my main point, last point is, why I put this example is that, don't put your trust in technology. Man can always outsmart technology. Man can always outsmart infrastructure. The only way that I can feel safe in this residential, in the Pioneer constituency, every day when I come home, is when I know that my neighbors around me is looking after me, is looking out for me, and I am looking out for them. That's the only way to do it. And today, we have a chance to create this community together. Thank you.